everybody, and welcome back to Riverview Farms. So I got a phone call from Alex. Let's just have a quick look here. Wheat's growing. So I haven't been on here for a wee while due to recovering from chest infection and nasty cough. So I kind of still have it now and again. So if I do, I apologise if I do start coughing throughout the video. So yeah, I got a phone call from Alex. You probably saw at the start of the video that somebody has pretty much been moving cows over. So yeah, I want to go up and see who this person is, because yeah, as I've said in one of my previous videos, that apparently I know this person. So we're going to head on all the way up there and we are going to find out who this person is. So how is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing very well, and I hope the weather's doing good with you guys and everything's going your way. Everything seems to be running pretty good here on my end. Weather's been a bit yucky, but apart from that. So I noticed as well, they're still into January on the second day. We're still no contracts. So hopefully a contract will come up eventually, because unless that's kind of some sort of glitch I'm having where it's not, I don't even know why I'm doing that, there's no traffic, where I'm not getting any contracts at all. So we'll head on up to this, the Neighbour farm, and we'll find out exactly who it is that's moved in. I'm not sure how much we're going to get done in this video, but with 50,000 in the bank, we're doing okay money-wise at the moment, so it could potentially come in handy for something at some point. But I'd really like to try and get some contracts under my belt so we could get some more money coming in. I need to wait for the wheat to come through, not sure when that will be ready. But it should be ready relatively soon, I hope. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, I'm glad I'm getting back into the old making videos. I've missed it. I've not even really had a chance to actually get on to actually play it. Just not felt like doing it at all, to be honest. Just feeling so darn under the weather that I couldn't really push myself to turn the computer on, to be honest. Right, so we're nearly there. And as I say, they've moved the cows in. Seems like they've bought the cow barn and the pasture only at the moment. The rest of this is not bought yet, but we're going to nip off up to the house and we'll go and speak to whoever's there. Nice Vultra. Right, we'll go and knock on the door and see who's here. And there he goes. So that was none other than Brian Burrow Royalty. So he's actually moved over here at the farm. Well, he hasn't actually moved over yet, but he is slowly moving over. He's been speaking to Alex and he wanted to move the cows over as soon as possible. So Alex said that yep, he could move the cows over, it would be a great idea, and I could look after them for him until he decides to move in. He said it could be a good few months before he moves over finally. He's got a lot of work to do back home, so we're going to look after the cows for him. And he's told me as well, if I need to, I can cut the pasture, the grass in the pasture as well. So yeah, we'll go down and have a look at the old cow pasture, and we'll see what's going on down there. So he has said to me as well that whatever money I spend on the cows, whatever I get from the cows, I can keep myself. He's not worried about any profits or anything or making money from it at the moment, because he's got plenty of other bits and pieces back home to get the income to keep him going. So this is the cow barn. Nice sized cow barn as well. Really like it. So, oh, he's left the gate open. Nope, you're not getting out, Betsy. Excuse me. Right, so we'll just hop over the... Right, okay. Nice big pasture here. We could cut all this down. Get a good bit off here. We could probably turn this into hay and use it to feed the cows. No point in taking it away to profit myself when I could be making more profit from the milk. So we'll do that, I think. So I think we should start doing work here until some more contracts come through. So I think the first thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to try and feed these cows. So I'm thinking, if I get a trailer and maybe find out what's going to work out cheaper. Am I going to be cheaper buying TMR or hay? I mean, I'm going to make the hay anyway, so I could probably just get the TMR. So I'm going to head over to the shop, guys, and I shall get everything organized, and I shall see you in a little while. Well, welcome back, everybody. So, got some TMR here. Taken 24,000 litres of TMR. Didn't work out too expensive, to be honest. We're going to go and feed the cows the TMR for the moment, and then we'll work on getting bales done so we can feed them an alternative. I'm thinking I'm going to need to put straw in as well at some point, so I'm just wondering how the straw is actually put into the actual barn, whether I just drop the bales in of straw, or do I need to put them in with one of the wagons. I'm thinking I have to do it with a wagon, but I can't be 100% certain. And that means I also need to get the front loader on with forks to see if I can, or to lift the bales into the actual loading into the wagon itself. Right, TMR. Okay, I was taking a lot of TMR. Wow, okay. 24,000 litres of TMR. Wow, how much did that take? Wow, there's nothing, literally nothing in there. That's brilliant. That's probably not going to last very long then, so we need to really think about getting the hay bales done. Oh, here she comes, look at that. Straight in there for the TMR. Right, so we are definitely going to have to think about getting some hay bales done and straw. So I imagine that, turn that off a second. Yeah, I must just have to fire the straw into here. So It's going to take a lot of straw. It'd be nice if it actually told you in brackets how much straw it would take. It would be nice. I don't want to get any more TMR. Oh, that's a lot of TMR that it took there. Right. So I'm definitely thinking we're going to have to get the hay done. And we need to think about getting some straw bales and the machine for tearing up the bales and putting it in as bedding. That's a definite that we're going to need to do. We'll need to go and head down to my farm or my homestead and pick up the front loader and the fork. Well, I'm gonna have to get a bale spike, aren't I? Right, okay. I can get the bale spike and I can leave it in the cow barn, because I did mention to Brian that I'm not actually allowed to use people's yards due to the bank's conditions, that I do not use any of their sheds or, you know, store any of my items there. But he told me not to worry about the bank and that I could just leave the bale spike in his barn, and if they ask, it belongs to him. So he'll take the brunt of that one for me, which I really appreciate. So I can leave the bale spike up there, which would be great. It would save me a lot of hassle carting it down to my homestead all the time and then back up to his farm. So then all I would really need to have is the front loader, and then I could just take the attachments as I need them. So yeah, we'll head down and we'll pick up this front loader, and then we'll head back over to the shop, get some straw bales and the machine, and then we'll go back up and give them some straw, and then it'll be mowing time. I'm actually contemplating whether it will be a good idea to buy the John Deere mower. Drop the fork there. So yeah, I'm just wondering if it'd be worth just buying the John Deere mower. As I say, I've got no contracts at the moment. The John Deere, see if there's anything in the. We've got a baler for 70, so there was Retriever all-load edition 6,000. So let's have a look at the mowers, which is this one. It's 14,500, and that takes that at 17, just about 18 grand for that. Then I would need to lease out a windrower. Could always cut it by hand. I don't think I'm going to do that though. Because I am potentially looking to buy an area at some point that that is either just grass or I can have as grass. So, decisions. What do you guys think? Do you think I should go for that? get the mower. If you think, you know, whatever your suggestions, put it in the comment section below. That'd be great. So I'll head on back up to the shop, and then I will meet you back up at Brian's farm. Hello everybody, and welcome back. We are here at the farm. Now, I was 3/4 of the way through actually recording this, up to this point, when suddenly I kind of came down with something and lost my voice. So voice is still a wee bit croaky at the moment, but we'll try and get through it as best as we can. So that's why this video and no other videos have been out for, well, nearly a week, 2 weeks I think it is. So hopefully on the mend now. So just trying to remember where we were here. We were going to put straw in here for the cows for Brian. So we are going to start up our vehicle, and we shall put some straw in. I think we'll just put this first 2 bales in, and we'll leave it at that just now, just to give them something to bed on. This probably will take quite a lot of straw, I imagine. I'll just check the cow situation. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of straw. So we're going to finish doing this. We're going to try and do something with the pasture, maybe cut the grass and possibly ted it. And we'll see how the time goes. We might windrow it yet, I don't know. So yeah, hopefully we'll be back on the mend now and able to carry on getting the videos out to you guys. I know I've been getting a lot of kind words from a lot of you guys, so I am getting better. As I say, not 100% yet, but we'll work through it as best as we can. So we literally 18,000 litres there. It's going to take a lot of straw. Now I've rented this machine out, so what I'll do is probably put the rest of these bales in off camera. So I'll just leave it here for the time being, and then we shall go and just leave it there, and we'll go back down to the shop and we shall get ourselves more. Now I've been told by Brian just to leave my equipment here if I don't need it, and if the banks say anything, then we shall just tell them they're his equipment, or he will vouch that it's his equipment and not mine. So that's pretty good. So hopefully we'll get away with that. Only time will tell. I'll head on back down to the shop and pick up the mower. The mower, should I say. So hopefully I'll be able to get through a lot more videos a lot quicker. I did a setup video for another challenge, and for the life of me I can't remember what one it is again. Oh, the off-grid dairy challenge, that's it. I did a starter video on that, kind of setup video for that. So when I'll get that actually up and running will hopefully be soon enough. So I hope you guys are still enjoying the content and catching up with any of the content that you're missing. Right, let's go and have a look for the mowers. Now I should have in here, there's the bat wings. This one, that's 15,000 to buy. We don't want it mulching, do we? We want it to just cut. So we shall lease that out. And we probably will ted it as well, because I want to feed the cows hay instead of buying TMR all the time. Could potentially get a TMR station at some point on the yard. It's going to be more of a production yard rather than a actual farm yard. We'll hopefully get some money together as well to start getting more of the loan paid off, or the debt, should I say. It was never a loan in the first place. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, because I can't remember how long the other parts of the video were for before editing. So if it is a long video, I do apologize. You can skip through certain parts if you want, but don't forget to leave a like on the video. It doesn't cost anything. You just pop in, watch a minute or so, a couple of minutes, just drop a like, and that's all you need to do. As I say, it costs you nothing, it's free, and it really does help the channel out. Right, let's see if we can get the bat wings in here, which we can do. Perfect. Oh, there's a border here as well, that's quite good. Right, so let's fold that out. Lower that down, turn her on, and let's go. I don't think we'll get a lot of bales out of this, but if I maintain it, put down the maybe lime and fertilizer, should give me a better yield. This is just going to be a kind of standard yield with nothing on it. It's going to be nothing fancy grass cutting wise, it's just going to be a quick run over. We'll get a few bales out of it, but nothing. It'll be hopefully be enough to keep the cows going for a while. Did say he will have more cows coming, but when is another matter. He's got a lot going on back home, so he does not actually know exactly when he will be back. So he just told me just to look after the cows for a few months and just do what I would deem necessary to keep them happy, and any produce I get I can use to help towards paying off my debt, which I thought was very kind of him. I've had a lot of help from a lot of people so far. Alex has been a great help as well. I'm thinking we'll probably get this mowed up nearly lunchtime, so, well, it is lunchtime. In-game lunchtime, that is, not real lunchtime. It's actually, I think, coming up 22:11 in the evening here where I am in Scotland. So hopefully I can get this video edited and get it rendering overnight. Hopefully it works out. I can get it all released tomorrow, which will be Friday, which would be a bonus for me. And then I can get the week started, the new week started with the other videos. Kind of just bouncing between a baker's dozen challenge and this one at the moment, so if all goes well, really trying to have some sort of plan on having videos released, but you know, everybody knows that real life situations change, so it's kind of difficult to stick to a plan as such. So I kind of just go with the flow and release videos whenever I can. If I manage to get more videos recorded in a certain week, I'll just kind of put them out at certain times for the following week. So sometimes I might be able to record maybe 3 or 4 videos one week, so instead of just putting them all out that week, I can space them out through 2 weeks, which kind of helps in a way, because then I can concentrate the following week on just recording videos for the next week. We're not doing too bad actually, gaining some grass off here. As I say, it won't be a huge amount of grass at the moment, but yeah, I know you've been fed, so go and eat. So hopefully we'll get something decent off this, but as I say, until I start fertilizing and liming, we're not going to get very much off this field. And the cows, they'll be fine without the grass here because they've got the TMR, which is always a Brucey bonus. I like the layout with this map as well. It's actually easier to understand the routes which you need to take, or the roads that you need to take to get from one field to another, which on some maps can be very, very disorientating. It could be like a maze, to be honest. And I like the size of the fields. They're all different. They range from small, medium and large, so I get to have a good pick at the sizes I want, and depending on what I'm needing it for. But at the moment we are not really striving for, oh, I'm missing bits, anything at the moment apart from pay off this loan and hopefully get myself a yard. Market stall is doing really well also. I like that mod. It's a nice little mod. It's a great addition, especially for the roleplay videos. So as I say, I think we'll get this field or pasture here. We'll get it mowed up and see what happens after that. As I say, probably just mow this and finish it up with the video. As I say, I don't know how long it'll be now because I can't remember how long my last recordings were. So again, apologies if the audio of my voice sounds quite croaky, but hopefully you're still able to understand what I'm saying. Which half the time I don't even know what I'm saying myself, so sometimes I find it hard to understand myself. Nearly did a Chad trademark there. Meow. So, but I'm not going to do that. That's Chad's trademark. Don't want people thinking I'm copying other people. Not that they would mind, of course, but I'm sure I'll think of something I can use. Oh, we're not doing too bad. we're almost there, and I think we've got snow on the way. Ooh. Yeah, we do. I probably mentioned that earlier in the recording, but obviously being off ill, I've completely forgotten what I've been talking about in the previous parts of the video. So it'd be probably quite funny if I've been repeating myself, but at the end of the day, my excuse me, my videos are not scripted, so they're just kind of, I just go with the flow. I find something to talk about, I'll talk about it, but sometimes I just sit there in pure silence for about 30 seconds to a minute and realize that I have nothing really to talk about. So we're nearly there. So as I say, we'll get this field finished off, and I think we'll probably try and do the follow-up videos just continuing from where I leave off, especially when it comes to field work. That way it will always give me something to do. I mean, most of the time in real life farming, I notice up here in Scotland where I am, most farmers will cut their grass and leave it for a day or so, and then they'll ted it or, you know, windrow it or whatever, and then the following day they'll come out and bale it, and then they'll leave the bales for, well, they'll leave the bales for long enough on the field, and you know, and then they'll come along and collect them, and then that'll be it. So it could be a good 2 weeks of work, you know, depending how long they leave the bales on there. Most of them are wrapped anyway, so. Right guys, I think we are going to leave it here, I think. So I hope you enjoyed the video guys, and if you did, please leave a like and a nice comment in the comment section below. Give me any of your ideas, what you'd like to see in the upcoming episodes as well, because I'm wanting to run this series off your suggestions, so please leave it in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my weekly uploads. So with that said guys, I wish you all a wonderful day, and bye for now.